Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. I'm sure you can keep up with this. This is chapter 2 when he just gets dropped off at the train station by his parents. Hi, what can I do for you? Asked the teenage attendant, obviously looking bored with his job. Poddy looked up at him. I'd like 1 ticket to Pigsit School, please. Pigsit School, eh? The attendant said, and looked at Poddy trying to see if there's anything visibly wrong with him. Okay, that'll be $17.50. Poddy forgot that his ticket would cost money, and he hadn't thought to bring any. This is abridged. I don't have any money. Do you think you could just let me on, please? He asked hopefully. No way, man. You're probably just trying to sneak into the school. I was told to look out for people like you. Get out of here. The teenager was beginning to look more alive, and maybe a bit nervous, too. Why would I want to sneak into a school for the mentally unstable? Do I look like I want to break into a mental asylum? I'm supposed to go to this school. I just forgot my money. That's all. Now let me in. Poddy demanded angrily. The attendant had his hand on the phone in his booth. You better get out of here, or I'm calling security, man. He looked pretty serious, so Poddy thought it might be a good idea to leave. All right, fine, I'm going, he said, and picked up his bag. He saw a sign that said there was a bus stop only a couple blocks away. Yes, he thought, there's got to be a bus going to Pigsit. I'll get on it. So Poddy set off towards the bus station. Unfortunately, that meant walking through a part of town that looked particularly scummy. Poddy decided it would be best if he didn't make himself very obvious, so he carried his bag on his back instead of lugging it along beside him. After 1 block, Poddy started seeing lots of cardboard boxes on the sidewalk. They became more and more common, and Poddy began to get curious until he realized there were people inside them. This seemed to Poddy as an incredibly stupid thing to do with your life. Living in a cardboard box. If you're going to live in a cardboard box, at least live in a good cardboard box. Like one that contained a television or something, thought Poddy as he walked past somebody sleeping in a particularly smelly box marked German cottage cheese. A few more blocks passed, more boxes lay in the doorways and in between buildings, and Poddy neared the bus station. After about a minute, Poddy saw the sign that read bus station. I'm assuming he went into the bus station. Poddy came up to the window. 1 ticket to Pigsit, please. The woman behind the window looked at Poddy as though he was a complete idiot. Then she spoke. Can't you read? This is a cargo-only bus. No passengers. She motioned towards the sign that said Pigsit. Cargo only. No passengers. Poddy's thoughts were interrupted when a particularly strong whiff of moldy old cottage cheese reached his nose. Poddy wrinkled his nose as hard as he could. Suddenly it hit him. Poddy could hide inside a cardboard box of cottage cheese to get inside the kitchens of Pigsit. Poddy ran outside with his bags and went up to the man inside the cottage cheese box. The man was asleep in the box and looked around 50 years old and smelled like he hadn't taken a bath since high school. But that was probably just the box. The man's hair was long, brown, and shabby and half covered his face. Poddy started to try to wake him up. Mister, wake up, please. The man grunted and rolled over. Excuse me, mister. Poddy tried a second time. Please wake up. Hello. Talking didn't seem to be working, so he looked for something to poke the guy with. A stick was lying nearby, so Poddy picked it up and looked at it. Then he looked back at the man in the cottage cheese box and then back at the stick. At first, Poddy just lightly prodded the guy with it. The man didn't move. Then he poked harder and harder until he was practically beating the guy with it. Poddy stopped this quickly and felt rather uncomfortable as he realized people were beginning to stare. This was weird, thought Poddy. This man was definitely alive. Since Potty had seen him roll over, but he didn't roll him anymore, and he couldn't wake him up, so he decided to just take the box no matter what this man did. Potty slid the box out from behind the man lying in the middle of the sidewalk, his head tilted to one side, his straggly hair covering his face. He didn't think it would be right to leave him there, so he propped him up against the wall. The cottage cheese box was light. Potty got in it. Potty was now in the bus station, in his box with his luggage. Pigsit, here we come.